All right, guys, a little bit more on formatting. I'll show you with some manuscript pages that I have my pencils completed for. Again, about the Genko Yoshi, the manga manuscript paper. So remember, shiagari is the line here where the image gets cut. Now, as you can see here, I drew through this line almost all the way to the nukedashi. Now, I know that's going to get cut. But the reason why I drew through this line is because I wanted to know what the character was going to look like in abstract space. If I just stopped there, I probably would have drew the arm off. So that was just for me. But I do know that that's going to get cut. Down here, below this panel, so you'll see this part, but it'll be, when it gets printed, it'll be cut to about right here. Or maybe a little bit out. You never really know for sure. So you always at least want to finish the image if you're going to go out, but it will be cut, and you have to be aware of that. And also, as you can see here, I could have gone all the way to the shiagari on this side, but I chose instead to stop at the kihon-sen. Now, the reason why is this page is going to be, when it's printed, will be on the right side, and the other page will be, this is the other page here, will be on the left side. So this gets clipped even more because you got to think, when it's being printed in a book or magazine, it's going to be folded in, right? So this is going to go into the spine. So I don't want to put anything important here because it might get flipped. So that's something that I try to keep in mind. When I'm drawing a page that I know is going to be on the right side of a book, I don't extend past the kihon-sen on the left side. If I'm drawing a page that I know is going to be on the left page of a book, I don't draw past the kihon-sen on the right side. It's just another thing to keep in mind, you know. So another thing that you want to be wary of is, even if you're drawing, you're drawing past the shiagari or to the shiagari, when it comes to word bubbles, you want to stay inside. You want to stay within the kihon-sen, always, always, always with word bubbles. We don't know exactly where the page is going to get cut on the kihon-sen. Remember, the kihon-sen goes all the way around, right? So right here, I have my kihon-sen here. I'm good there, but I have a kihon-sen here at the bottom. This part here, that's probably going to get cut. It could even get cut way up to here. I don't know, but that isn't really important to the story, right? This image is still going to be pretty much the same, even if it gets cut a little bit up here, right? Or if this was extending to the kihon-sen like it is outside of the panel, not kihon-sen, sorry, shiagari, then it could get cut here. So you can go to the shiagari or outside, but you always want to keep your words within the kihon-sen so they're safe, because if it's even like a millimeter or two away from the shiagari here, every book is cut differently, and you might get your words cut. So just the general rule of thumb is word bubbles always go within the kihon-sen. If I'm drawing, remember this is a right and left double page spread. I always want to make sure on my right page, on the left side, I don't go past the kihon-sen just to be safe. On the left page, on the right side, I don't go past the kihon-sen just to be safe. I went past the kihon-sen all the way to the shiagari on the right side of the right page. I know it will most likely get cut here, and I'm okay with losing that. I am not okay with losing text, because that's important to the story. So I always make sure that stays within the kihon-sen. And again here, it's likely going to get cut somewhere on the foot here, but I made sure that I didn't put anything important here, and everything important is within the kihon-sen and far enough away from the shiagari, so I know that it won't be cut. Yeah, so that's just some things to keep in mind when you're planning your paneling and where you place your images. That's really important when you're thinking of printing.